Hi, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be reacting to Weekend by TAEYEON. Finally getting around to reacting to Weekend. I saw the concept pictures and there's pretty much everything is pink. So I tried to, match. I really like everything that I've heard by TAEYEON so far, so I'm sure that this is going to be great as well. I already read through the lyrics. I think it's basically a love song to freedom and to like the weekend. Basically being able to do whatever you want, having some time to yourself. Yeah, allowing yourself to just like let go and explore and kind of forget about the state of the world. So I'm very excited to hear this. I really like the lyrics. I think it's probably going to be very light and carefree and sweet. Let's go. Very cool. Oh my god, I love it. Ooh, cheesecake, yes. Ooh. There's purple too. I fit in. Very happy. Ooh. Love it. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, very lighthearted. Very. Oh. She can rap, alright? She can do all of the things. I'm not surprised. I love this section. Her voice is so deep. Love it. Oh, that's so nice. I love that. The airiness. Oh. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Her hair. Oh, I love that. Mm-hmm. Interesting choreography. She's unreal. She looks like a doll. I don't even know. Yes, SM. I know. You did that. Yay, okay. All right. I'm sorry to anyone who doesn't like pink. This video must be hell to you. Oh my god, that was so nice. I just reacted to Astro's After Midnight, which was also kind of disco-y. And in that reaction, I said that disco is kind of like a trend currently, I feel like. But I'm super happy about it because I love disco. And it just makes me really happy and just gives me life. But in that reaction, I also said that because it's kind of a trend, it's not really necessarily something new that I haven't heard before, but I really like the song. I haven't heard that many songs by TAEYEON yet, but this is probably my favorite one that I've heard so far. I really like the chorus when it comes in, the airiness of the comes when she says that word. Oh my god, it's so nice. I'm so happy about this. Oh my god, I'm so happy just in general about this disco trend. Every song that I hear, K-pop song that I hear that's kind of disco themed, I'm so here for it. I don't know, I just really like the mood and the vibe of the song. It's just so positive. So yeah, really great song. But oh my god, the video is so cool too. We have some of the elements of like the 70s or like old school. I mean, even the Macs that they have here, the set dressing, but also the colors in this scene specifically, and also obviously the way like her headband. I mean, even this radio that they got fits into the time, like in the time period. So it's really cool, the attention to detail of the video, of all the objects that they have here. This is so cool. Let me see, how did they do this? I'm assuming it's just kind of like the, what is this called? The challenge where you freeze. She's just holding the can and staying very, very still. And then the coffee is probably either, it could be a prop that they just glued to the front of the can, or it could be visual effects. Like I'm assuming that somehow they attached the tie this way, like they glued it or like they attached it to his jacket somehow. Obviously these ones are not real, they are like visual effects. So for this shot it could be they took a screenshot of the people in the very first frame and then just kept that screenshot there because the camera doesn't move sideways or anything, it just zooms out. Or maybe the frame was completely empty and only TAEYEON was there and then the rest of the frame is a screenshot, something like that. Look how pretty this shot is. Just the airiness, the lightness, the colors is so delicate and soft. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm usually not a huge fan of the color pink, despite what you see here. But oh my god, it suits her so well. She's so pretty. So I guess this is like her house and she's waking up the next morning and she's like, well, it's the weekend, so I can do whatever the hell I want. And maybe she's living in the clouds. I don't know. I really like this stage in the airplane. I also really like the way the lights come in through those windows and like expand on the floor. Like, that's very cool. Otherwise it would just be a little bit stale because everything is pretty much the same color almost, and there's not any like greenery or anything going on, so the lights really add a lot. We have a shot from outside of the airplane, but I'm guessing, I mean, they must have built this anyways for the set, so I'm guessing it's just a shot from the outside to the inside. And then they added like the wind, clouds, whatever, going by in visual effects. This reminds me a little bit of TAEYON's Long Flight, is that what it's called? Because of the airplane thing. And they're both SM and they both almost have the same name. All right, oh my god, I forgot about this. I mean, obviously this is all animated, CGI, but it's really cool. I love the world that they build here above the clouds, super cool. Then we go into this cloud and that's where they're dancing, because where else would they be dancing? This also kind of reminds me of IZ*ONE's Secret Story of the Swan, because it's clouds and pink. I really like this stage too. It's very simple. There is literally just like clouds around the stage and then we have like a cloud background. It's super simple, but it's effective. Like it matches the energy and the vibe of the song. The color scheme is on point, obviously, so I really like it. It's just really pretty. I'm guessing that these clouds are like real. They seem to have lights in them as well. Love this match cut in the camera move where it goes with the hand and leg. And that's also when she says comes, right? I love that. I love the choreography for that with the back. It works with how she's singing, the camera move as well. Everything plays together in that moment. Love it. It's so nice. So simple, but it makes me happy. Also, I'm assuming that everything is practical in this shot. Like, I don't think anything is CGI. Also love that the dancers are wearing red shoes because it really stands out and breaks up the monotone pink color scheme. I guess actually the color scheme that we see later, the yellow and the blue, is from here because she has some blue lamps and the blue background, of course, like here these blue lamps, and then she has the yellow nail and here's some yellow stuff. So I guess that's kind of where they got that color scheme from. Even if everything else is pink, they still incorporate the color scheme of the office in here. That's really cool. I like that they didn't go too overboard with the graphics, because I think the video works without graphics at all. Like, I don't think it would need any graphics for me personally, just because of the color scheme being so playful already. So I really like that they didn't like overdo it with graphics or anything. Here we kind of have the similar thing as in the airplane, where the lights are coming in from the sides. Oh, so she prepared for like an office party and then she hit play and everyone was back to being alive and they're having fun now. I mean, this set is also pretty like simple. There's not too much going on. It looks like an office. They have like desks and chairs and office supplies, but it's not like an entire huge workspace or anything. It's just enough space to understand where we're at and to make it look believable. So okay, so then we get here. This is the only part that I'm a little confused about. I don't really understand these mall scenes. I mean, obviously she's standing in front of like a screen of clouds, which relates to the rest, but I don't know why she is in this building. And also she changed her clothes. Like, if she was still in her office uniform, I would say, okay, she left the office and this is where she works. And she's like on the way home imagining and thinking about the weekend, but she's in a completely different outfit. I mean, this could be a building in that cloud city, I guess, but it's just so dark and it just looks very normal, like just like a building that I could walk into right now, if that makes sense. So I'm a little bit confused about that. Like this too. That's why I was like, oh, because I don't understand this. Like, I thought maybe she's daydreaming about the weekend and this is someone like catching her or like being like, hey, you're in the mall after closing hours, or I don't know, just kind of singling her out, but nothing ever happened with this storyline, or at least I didn't understand it. Like, this is really cool. I love this shot with the different colored floor, but also her shadow being so huge and so dark. This is obviously such a huge contrast to the rest of the video. So I really thought that it meant something. I'm sure it does mean something. I just don't see what it means in the video, if that makes sense. Like, I really thought that she's in the mall and she's kind of just like imagining having a fun weekend, but she's actually just stuck at home kind of in the mall making the best out of it. But I don't think that's what they're doing or what they're saying. I really like this. This is really cool. I love the screens that show the clouds and then the dark silhouette just going by. And this also ties it in. Like, this makes it almost look like the windows are showing the outside world, which is that cloud city. But everything else is so dark and we don't see any outside or any sky or any windows or anything. Especially because it comes in so late. I really don't see why this is here. If anyone knows, let me know. I'm sure I'm missing it. I'm sure it's very obvious. The lighting in this video is except for obviously these small scenes and then this scene, I guess. Everything else, the lighting is super even and everything's very bright, and it's like a lot of beauty lighting where you don't see any flaws on the face, and obviously tons of pink and purple. So I love the color coordination. Everything that they bought is like the same color scheme. Even in the office, like the walls and the door are orange and blue, and then even the objects are orange and blue. So I really love the attention to detail when it comes to the colors in this video. Really cool. And the set dressing too. I like these airplane sets. And I really like the cloud set. It's really pretty when they're dancing in the clouds. It's just so simple, but it's really pretty. I love the choreography, that one move with the camera going sideways. The song is super nice. I love the vibe. As I said, I'm not a huge fan of pink, but I really love this video. It just fits her, it suits the mood, it suits the story, it suits everything. So I really like this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and maybe subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new here. Let me know what you think of the song and the video and all of those things. And as usual, a huge thank you goes to all of my patrons, especially Isabel, Pineapple Senpai, Heiho, Jeho, Adarisi, Felipo, Anis, Doug, and Fabian for supporting me on my Patreon. If you're interested in checking it out, it's linked in the description. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye!